a new build private house for a client who wanted to leave a legacy for his family. The site was extremely challenging. It was located on the bend of a river, so it flooded regularly, and we needed to come up with a house that was energy efficient and also, well, basically sustainable. We also, in the local area, we wrote a sustainability guide for the local authority, so we used a lot of the elements of that to influence the design. And one of those key factors is making sure the material specification is correct for the location. And because of the flooding and the high water levels, we needed to use materials that were robust and also sustainable. And one of those materials, of course, was the galvanizing, which we used on the boathouse, which is a new building on its own, and also the house itself. The house is lifted up off the ground by 1.3 metres to allow the floodwaters to go underneath, and the piling there was cased in galvanised casings. And all of the because the ground floor was raised up, we had to get access to the upper level, and we used galvanising in those locations to because it was below the flood level line. So we used galvanised steel for the walkways and also for the staircases in those locations. And also in the boathouse, we needed a way of allowing the floodwater to percolate through the ground floor walls as well. So we detailed a galvanised grillage along the bottom there as well. So, and also the main structure for the boathouse also was a galvanised steel frame structure. So that, combined with the timber cladding and the accoya, provided us with a really robust set of materials for the client, which meant he had a very low maintenance and sustainable house to serve his family for many years. It's also extremely energy efficient. It's code 4 for sustainable homes, so it was 60% more energy efficient than a normal building regulations house in 2006. I think now it's 35% more efficient than the new regs, because they've obviously tightened up the standards. It's got a ground source heat pump to provide heating for the house, and also photovoltaic panels on the boathouse as well. So, and it's naturally ventilated house as well. We've got stat ventilation in there as well to complement that. From the start of the project, we had an approach where we wanted to work very collaboratively with the contractor, the engineer, and also suppliers as well. And we worked with Michael Barclay, structural engineers, and also the contractor JS Hay, and they brought on a subcontractor for the steelwork called Union Enable. And we worked very closely, everybody. We had workshop sessions around in the office, and we worked up designs for the steelwork and also for the walkways and stairs together, which was very effective.